Welcome to the November 25th, 2018 video version of the Cryptopicks report. And in this video, we cover the most actively traded cryptocurrencies on the market. And so let's get right to the charts. Bitcoin got hammered last week, down about 30% or so. In last week's trading alone, the chart is broken down below support at 6,000. And in terms of any type of entries on the long side, that's an absolute no. Right now, Bitcoin is probably only tradable for short-term day traders on a bounce, more of like a relief rally. There's just nothing to be done on the long side right now. I would even argue against trying to accumulate on the cheap here because Bitcoin could end up going a lot lower. There's just no way to know where the price action is headed. Before you know it, Bitcoin could be down to 3,000 before it reverses. We have no clue. So best bet is just to stay clear of Bitcoin until it can start to form some sort of bottom, higher lows on the daily chart. Look for the 50-day moving average to flatten out. But until then, really not much to do. And Bitcoin wasn't the only crypto taking a beating, as just about everything else did as well, except for Ripple. Ripple is about the only crypto that did not set a new low for the year, and it was showing a great deal of relative strength earlier as it broke the downtrend line on big time volume, but failed to hold the 10 and 40 week MAs last week, which is understandable given how ugly all other cryptocurrencies are. So in terms of relative strength, Ripple is a beast here. Ripple could be the crypto of choice when conditions improve, especially if it can hold above this 35-cent area and continue to go sideways. That would be ideal here. Other than Ripple, everything else, Ethereum, nasty week down. Stellar was showing relative strength, nasty breakdown on volume. Litecoin, ugly breakdown. Cardano, very ugly. They almost cut in half there. Monero, nasty. EOS, nasty breakdown. And we just covered just about all the top cryptos sorted by market cap. So as you can see, this market is really ugly. And given the big drops of the past few weeks, probably not shortable until there's some sort of test of the 20-day moving average. So let's go back to a chart of Bitcoin here. The price action is so far extended in the short term. There's really no chance to short down here, as this is a 40% sell-off in 2 weeks of trading. And as we mentioned a little bit earlier, it's really tough to go long at these levels as well because the volatility is so high, the bars are wide. It's tough to keep risk tight. And we're basically trying to call a bottom if you buy around here, though that would offer the most potential in terms of a bounce up. But, it's a trade that's almost impossible to time. So there's really nothing that can be done with Bitcoin on the long or short side unless you're operating as a day trader. So again, if you're not a trader and you're an investor looking to buy the dip in Bitcoin, we'd recommend against it because the price could go much lower than anyone ever expects. That's why it's tough to call a bottom, especially in a market that's getting killed at 40% lower in a week or two. So there you have it. Really not much going on this week in Bitcoin. Hopefully conditions will improve, but for now it just looks pretty damn ugly. Thanks for joining us. Have a great week, and we'll see you back here next week.